Good morning. We're going to do a cardio workout today. I'm going to do legs the same for the first two, second two, third two, and fourth two. And I am going to use light 2-pound weights. You don't have to. You can also use a band if you want, but I'm just going to stick with this. So we're going to do one right after another. This is cardio, so it'll only be a 16-minute workout total. No breaks. But it's not that hard either. However, our arms and legs are moving together. You can go faster for more of a cardio effect. Halfway through with the first exercise. Alrighty. We're going to stick with the high knees after this and go to an alternating overhead press. Sticking with our high knees and up, up. Keeping this up for another 30 seconds. Next leg move will be a wide stance butt kick. Put the weights down if you need to. The cumulative effect is real. All right. Sorry, getting used to the switch sometimes is a little awkward. This one's probably the hardest arm one so far. If you want to reduce your weight or put your weights down, please do so. 30 seconds left. All right, keeping the same legs in a diagonal raise with the arms. Doesn't matter if it's the same side or opposites you're doing. We're just going to keep moving. Thirty seconds left. All right, the next move, we're going to be going to penguin legs, alternating lateral lifts with our arms. So just kind of a pendulum kick, if you will, from one side to the other. Again, it doesn't matter if you're doing sames or opposites. You can speed it up if you want to. And keeping the legs, just alternating punch forward. If you need to catch your breath, slow it down. The next move will naturally slow down our heart rate a little bit before we start over. All right, back kicks. So, back kick. Abs are into your spine. And on the next one, instead of kicking back, we're going to raise forward. And I'm just going to kick my leg back a little bit different than I did for the first one in this leg sequence, just because it feels a little bit different. It's awkward to do it the other way. This is our last one before we go back to the beginning. If you are only here for the first 8 minutes, don't forget to stretch and cool down. March in place. Stretch out your arms and your legs. Going back to the high knee, straight arm march. There, I was swinging my arms back. Doesn't really matter with cardio, I guess. Overhead press with the high knee march. pull and pull. This is definitely the hardest one for the arms today. So if you need to drop weights, please do so. Are your abs in? Diagonal raise, same legs. Make sure you're standing upright. Abs are in. Again, penguins with a lateral raise. And you can pick up the pace. "30 seconds left of this move." Then we have the penguins with the punches. Low punch. Anyway, press out. There we go. Back in sync. And one punch. Whoops. I was thinking about the next move. Started my arms already. Again, it's curl to tricep pushback with the kickback. And the next one will be more of a lift, less of a kick. So our legs do change just a little bit on this one. Abs to your spine. And we have 68 seconds left of work. Oh, I meant 91 or 93, whatever it was. Forgot about the second 30 seconds here. That would have made it 98. Oh, my blood is in my peripheral. That's my excuse anyway. and lift, lift. "40 seconds of work."
Activity complete.
All right, set the weights down. I'll cool down with you. My heart rate's going. Arms up actually increases the surface area of your lungs by expanding your chest and helps you to recover quicker. All right, one arm across the chest. Up behind your back. Press back with your head. Gets that extra stretch in through here. All right, and out. Make sure you press your shoulder down. You don't want your shoulder up in your ear. And up behind the head. Tilt your head back. Taking our arms up and over a barrel. Hold it here, crunching your chest forward or your shoulders forward. You should feel this through the middle of your back. And then if you up and over, pull down to one side. You feel it behind the shoulder that you're pulling down, or the arm, and the other side. One side is always a little more releasing for me. Ooh. Pulling your arms back and back behind you. All right, so grab your leg. Push your pelvis forward. Get that stretch in the quad. If your pelvis is back, you're not going to feel it as much. Other leg. Pelvis forward. Make sure your pelvis is staying forward. All right. And stretch those calves out and hamstrings. Other side. I'm going to come up to a figure four. Hold on to something if you need to. Way more important to be safe. Otherwise, you'll be sitting on the couch tomorrow instead of continuing toward your fitness goals. Ooh. Have a great day.